It's important to understand that this particular amoeba is prevalent in lakes, rivers, and streams, particularly in hot weather conditions. That's what we're experiencing now. But the amoeba becomes more virulent when it's exposed to drought conditions because the water becomes concentrated. Okay. So what people need to understand is, if they are concerned right now, avoid still bodies of water where this amoeba may be present. They can use nose plugs if you're concerned. That prevents the amoeba from actually getting into the nasal passages.
And that's the only place that it enters.
Yeah, and if you ingest it, it's perfectly safe. Nothing will happen. But it's only if this happens. And the reason for that is it's actually fascinating, because this particular organism is able to adapt to its environment. And it can actually grow a tail and swim much like a sperm would swim, and cause damage because it is mobile, and that can occur within minutes of it finding an environment that it finds threatening.
And what about symptoms once the infection takes over?
Well, meningitis has very specific symptoms. So the first thing you'll notice is a headache, fever, stiff neck, same kinds of things you'd experience with bacterial meningitis or meningitis caused by Lyme disease or a virus. So encephalitis can cause the same symptoms. Secondary symptoms are often more severe: hallucinations, seizures, and ultimately coma. And in this case, this particular organism, 100% lethal. Actually, only one case, 1978, where a person survived this. So it is almost always certain that somebody exposed to this will die.
Yeah, so try to avoid stagnant areas of water if you can. That's one of the things that you can do.
Absolutely, and also be careful. Nose plugs if you think about it.
Good idea.
But really stay out of anywhere that you think there might be a problem.
All right, thank you so much for joining us with some insight. We appreciate it.